morning. Hope everybody's okay. I'm sat in my healing room. It's also echoey in here sometimes. Today I'm holding my carnelian sphere crystal. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's like a little planet. Look. I love it. I feel it's easier to hold a crystal and talk, so I don't. Helps me focus and intuitively bring in what I want to say, because I like babbling. It's easy to babble and half asleep, and I'm half asleep again, so I won't talk for long. It's always the plan, but because my chest is a bit tight at the moment, and I'll try and talk slower. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about our association charity that I started up with two friends, and the inspiration and the 3D blockages that I've come across lately, and all that sort of stuff. So it's called La Nourriture Gratuite. I'm pretty sure if you follow me regularly that you've seen. It's hard looking into a camera. It's really weird. Sorry, so I wonder. So you've seen videos on my website. I've got lots of information, and I share on social media about it. But ever since we got here, I just wanted to share what we have, basically. And that's been my dream since we got here. The culture is different in France to what I'm used to. Everything, obviously, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you move somewhere new, then people are like, think you're all sorts of things. So we've had a lot of that. And so it's been really hard. We've been here since 2019. So we've started off this association, and it's basically food is free and it's to share. So we have a huge garden, and we wanted to share as much as we can grow with everybody else, and it just seems to be an alien concept around here, and not in general, because we have a lot of people that actually get it, but they're just, do you know, I think the French are very proud people, and which is not a bad thing at all. And here's some English people coming in and going, hi, have some free food. And they've sort of gone, okay. And they like doing things. They're very family orientated. You know, we're living in the countryside, just like it is in England. You know, all the families stick together, and we've moved into and starting to create something different, which is fine. I understand that. But it's hard work. It's been hard work. So we started a charity association officially. So much paperwork. The French love their paperwork. Like I said, I have two lovely friends, French friends, helping with this, but they're very busy, just like we are, and it's ticking along bit by bit. But there's so many there's so many official paperwork and loopholes to jump through. And of course, it's not just that. I'm English, so I'm the president, and I'm trying to organise all these things, but it's all in French. Okay, so I can get by in French, but the official stuff is like legalese, and it's hard to understand in English, let alone French. And last year I came across all these blocks, so I started a fundraising, like a GoFundMe page, but it's called Hello Asso. Don't ask me, I can't remember how I come across it, and I started it off. But I got to a brick wall last year, so I just stopped. I didn't know what else to do, so I left it. I've tried putting out posters and all these sort of things, The summer's gone, so we don't have much produce to share anymore. We've had no donations. I was tell a lie. We've had 12. I was going to say euros. Last summer, was it? Everything's such a blur over here. That we've had $12 in money, because some locals came up from the village and they gave us that, which is really sweet. And that's the only donations we've had. We've had no food donations, we've had no products, no baby products, no nothing. Okay, so that's fine. So on my website, we now have a bank account, we have insurance, so many loopholes to this charity. All I want to do is share stuff for free. I pay the insurance out of my own pocket per every year, because we have to have insurance with our barn insurance for the actual products that we're keeping, even though I have no products. So at the moment, only stuff that we've donated from what we've had surplus. I've got some nappies in there and bits and pieces. but I'm paying that out of my own pocket, which is fine, you know. I just seem to have come to a brick wall and got a little bit frustrated with it. Deflated is the word. And I said to my friend, and she said, "Oh, make a video on it." Yeah, I'd love to see that. So here's my video ramblings. Yeah, so you can become a member of the association. That's all the details are on my website. I'll put the link in the description. If you're local, you can donate. I'm in the process of getting the donate button sorted out, because it did go into my bank account, even though we've had no donations yet. But now we have a bank account for the actual charity, the association. So La Nourriture est gratuite is food is free, which I've mentioned loads of times before. So fundraising in England, we helped out the homeless in our local town. I won't go into details exactly where it is. My close friends know. We physically went down there, even when I was pregnant, like heavily pregnant, and we went down even in the winter, and we knew where the local place was, where the volunteers, amazing volunteers, came, and they made hot food, and we all did bits of food and took it in turns, and we fed the homeless. You know, they came, and it was hard to see and hard to do, but they were amazing people. The resilience, they were so grateful. They're just so grateful. You know, they've got their problems, their addictions and things, but who can blame them? From life dishes out these situations and you dig yourself out of them, you know. And if it isn't for other people helping you, then how are you meant to dig yourself out? So there's no judgment. There should be no judgment on people in situations like that. But it was so easy. My point is, we turned up. We knew the day, we knew the time, we knew the place. We just turned up with clothes, with things we collected, and we did this for a year or so. Me, Roy, and the kids as well. The kids went down sometimes, and we dished up food, and we helped with the Christmas dinner. It was just lovely. It was really, really lovely, and it was easy, and you really felt the heart felt. You felt like you were contributing, and you felt like you were doing something. And I've had that feeling since I got here, that I want to help, and I've moved in the middle of nowhere, which is great for us, especially at the moment. Everyone feels like they want to be somewhere remote. But it's been trying to navigate through the system to find the right ways to contribute to society. It's been really difficult. And with everything else going on, it's really deflating. And I've tried to start up it all again, and it's like boom, boom, 3D paperwork. So that's what I was going to say. Please, if you're interested in helping in any way, then go on our website. The links are all below, and I will sort the donate button out and things like that. But what my point is, that there's no matter what blockages, and you feel like it's a brick wall, but whatever obstacles are coming your way at the moment in particularly, just remember and have faith that it doesn't stop there. It just means that that particular route that you're taking isn't quite working. So the best advice I could give you is to sit back, do nothing, relax, distract yourself with something else until you figure out a way. Have a think about it as well, and until you think of another way. There's always a way around. No matter what situation you're in, there's always another way around doing things. You just have to find it with the help of others. But when you hit that deflation, just sit back and reflect and have some me time and rest and have a sleep. You know, the simple things in life that are really hard at the moment for people. Sleeping. Grab a crystal, you know, these are amazing things. And just, find another way around. There's always a way around. It's hard. We're ascending. We're the planet and humanity, and personally, we're going from 3D, we're going up to 4D. Most of us have been 4D for a while. 5D and up, whatever the actual words and things are changing and uplifting, and energy, it's all to do with energy and vibration and frequency. So 3D is quite dense. It's the official, it's the paperwork, it's the goo, it's the duality, the negative, whatever you want to call it, low vibrations, blah, blah, blah. And we're heading into the opposite, which is going to be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. But we've still got one foot in 3D. We're not anchored into that other frequency yet, that other world that is out there, which we can access and we can play in and we can and be in and heal in. But we're also physically still in the 3D. We're still moving into that, transitioning. So if you have any problems with 3D, you have to go into the other, flip it on the other side, the opposite, the 5D, the higher frequencies, the love-based stuff. You know, find another way around. Okay, the town hall here is really interesting. They're not. It's hard work. That's all I'm going to say. Communicating with them, and I don't mean translation-wise, because I send all my letters and emails in French. I mean that, you know, so we feel like we're on our own quite a lot. You know, we thought for some reason, but that's 3D stuff, you know, whatever. How can I expect them to understand when they're not in that frequency, is all I'm going to say. So we keep reaching out for help and they keep finding excuses and saying, no, whatever. I don't want to go into too much detail, really. I don't want to slag people off either, because there's no judgment there. All I'm saying is it's extremely difficult sometimes. I'm glad it's winter. I'm glad the snow came the other day thick and fast, but it's melting now. But it's due again. So yeah, it's great. It's great here. But even the mountains, the mountain weather, it comes and it goes within a day sometimes. But it's going to be a harsh winter, I think. And I've mostly got Christmas, Noel, Yule sorted for the kids and things like that. So that's a huge weight off my mind. So no matter what happens, I've got some food stored away. Whatever's going to happen is fine. We've built some more rooms in the barn, so we've got more space when we get snowed in or stuck in. Our car, we bought a French car when we got here the first year, within 6 months, and from a local farmer. And I swear to God, they must have worn down every single part. We don't go to the garage, it's too expensive. Roy does all the mechanics himself if he can, and we order things on eBay and stuff. So bit by bit, piece by piece, the car's been falling apart, but we've been finding pieces. He's been fixing it, he's been winging it, and saved us a lot of money. It's broken again. So he phoned me this morning from the local town saying nobody can get the bloody part, so I've had to order it off eBay and it might not be here till after January. Never mind, it's not what life deals you, it's how you deal with it. Now we have a bike, so he goes down in the village. We've always got friends. If we're really desperate, we can ask for help with their car and things. It's how you deal with it, it's not what happens. And whenever life throws you things that you think, oh shit, or I feel like shit, or what am I going to do? I just can't do it anymore. Just take time out, grab a crystal, talk to some friends that feel like sunshine, that can give you that hope, that ray, that hug, any of those things, And I tell you, you'll start to feel better. You'll just lose those low vibrations and then just say, okay then, I'm open to receive what is meant to be in my path, because that obviously isn't working. So anyway, back to the fundraising, La Nourriture Gratuite. I don't know which way it's going to go. I've no idea. There's meant to be plenty of money and flow of abundance for people from a heart-based centre in this new reality we're moving into. And I really trust that. And in the spring and the summer we can grow more veg, and that I do have control over because it's here and I can physically do it and share our abundance. And I know people have been grateful for our service, and we've had people here and we've shared our vegetables this summer and they've told me they're on low budgets, and that's an amazing thing to do, is to give and have faith that it's working, and just keep going back to that heart space. That's it, me babbling now. I don't know, I hope my camera's not gonna cock it up or anything. Anyway, lots of love, and I will speak to you again soon. Okay, bye.